I'm interviewing Philip Thomas, and I'm gonna ask some questions about interracial dating or relationships. How do you feel about interracial relationship?
Well, me personally, I've already dated a white girl before, so it's no problem with me or my family.
Would your family ever? How would your family think of you going out with another race?
It wouldn't be a big deal because my father is married to a woman outside of his race, so it's no problem in my family about other colors or races.
And then, how do you feel about when you see interracial going on? Interracial dating going on?
It doesn't matter because I'm just used to it. So I guess love is blind.
All right. Thank you.
All right. State your classification.
Sophomore.
All right. State your name.
Valerie.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions about interracial dating. Would your parents approve of you dating somebody outside your race?
It depends on the race.
Depends on the race?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever date a person outside your race?
I have.
How did that go?
They were okay with it.
All right.
It went terrible.
Huh?
How do you feel about interracial dating?
I mean, I say it depends on the race because like we would have like different like cultures and
Like different culture clashes?
yeah.
Okay. What are some of the problems that you think come with interracial dating?
That's a hard question.
What are some of the problems that came with interracial dating when you had your last interracial relationship?
I mean, like certain things like I don't know how to explain it though, but like certain things like since I'm Hispanic, like things that they wouldn't really understand.
Or different things within your culture and their culture?
Yeah.
All right, thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm Jasmine LaRoche. I'm a sophomore.
Okay, Jasmine, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Have you ever dated a person outside of your race?
Yes.
If so, what race?
He was white.
Okay. Would your parents approve? Did your parents approve of you dating someone of another race?
Yes, because my parents are mixed.
How do you feel about biracial relationships?
I think it's pretty cool. They make pretty babies, and I think it's okay. I mean, you can't just stay in one race all the time. Like, you gotta venture out, you gotta explore, and that makes it really fun because you learn about people's culture.
Okay. What do you think some of the problems within biracial relationships in this society?
It might be hard when they take you to meet their parents because if you think about it, their parents are from back in the day or their grandparents might be from back in older times, and then, you know, there was racial conflict a lot back in the day and they had interracial relationships. It just wasn't a choice at all, so it might be a little hard to meet the family and actually be in a serious relationship.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
All right, I'm here interviewing Troy, and I'm gonna ask some questions about interracial relationships. How do you feel about interracial relationships?
I mean, I feel it's not a difference. Everybody's a human, and everybody deserves somebody who they like or love. So it's really not a difference.
And would your parents approve of you in a relationship?
I mean, anyone should be proud of who you love and who take care of you, and you think you should be with the rest of your life. So everything should go fine. Parents should always be happy for you. So everything should go good.
And would you date outside your race?
I would try to date with outside my race. In fact, I had a girlfriend before. She was Caucasian, so it worked out for a while. So I enjoyed the different sides.
All right, then. Well, thank you.
All right, no problem.
All right, what's your classification?
My classification is sophomore.
State your name.
Blake Burns.
I want to ask you a couple questions about interracial dating. Would you ever date a person outside your race?
Yeah, I have before.
Okay. Would your parents approve of you dating somebody outside your race?
Yeah.
How do you feel about interracial dating?
I feel like, no, I mean, it depends on the person. Like, if you feeling somebody, just
So
go
you saying
for it.
you saying no matter what color it is, it don't matter to you?
It don't matter what color they are.
All right.
All right. Guys, children.
All right. What are some problems you think that comes with interracial dating?
Interracial fights. I mean, racism.
Racism?
Yeah.
That's on the problem?
People looking at you different. People want to judge you.
All right. Thank you, Blake.
Gentlemen, back at Prairie View A&M University where they produce productive people. And we're here with
Kelsey Alexander.
And today's topic again will be talking about biracial relationships. So here's the first question. Would you ever date a person outside of your race?
Of course I will. Of course I will.
Why?
Well, it's not about the color of your skin, but about your attitude, your morals, your goals.
I love
what you stand for.
Thank you. Would your parents approve of you dating someone of another race?
Of course they will, because black is not the only thing in my family.
So what else is in your family? Would you mind explaining that?
Indian Cherokee, African American, Caucasian,
I said on my phone.
Chinese.
Okay, thanks. How do you feel about interracial dating and interracial relationships?
I feel like that it's a positive thing. I feel like you don't have to just stay with your race. You can go out and do whatever you want.
What are some problems with biracial relationships?
Problems may occur between biracial relationships would be the acceptance between the parents and the prejudice. That's ignorant. You have to think outside the box.
Yes. Well, you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Here with Kelsey Alexander at Prairie View A&M University. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Brianna Catley, and I'm a freshman here at Prairie View A&M University.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
Sure.
Have you ever dated a person outside of your race? If so, what race?
Yes, I have, and the race of the other person was Hispanic.
Okay. Did your parents approve of your dating someone of another race?
They did approve, but I mean, if they wouldn't have approved, I probably would have still did it anyway. But in my family, that's really not an issue. I'm also Hispanic, so I mean, I was brought up around different types of cultures of people, so it really wasn't an issue for me to bring in my household.
How do you feel about biracial dating?
I think it shows that society is changing.
Okay. What are some problems within biracial relationships in our society now?
The fact that they have fear, that they're scared to show everybody else that they love one another because of what people will think. For example, I believe her name was Paula Patton and Robin Thicke. They were dating in high school, and I read on her, basically, she didn't want to take him to prom because he was white, and she was afraid that everybody was going to make fun of her. I mean, but in the end, they're together, so obviously that worked out, right?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Classification?
Sophomore.
State your name.
My name is Ibrith Ortega.
Okay. What are some problems you think that occur with interracial dating?
Some problems?
Problem.
The culture, they might have different cultures, so they might disagree on certain things, and they might have different points of view.
All right.
So it might cause problems.
Would you ever date a person outside your race?
Yes, definitely.
Would your parents approve of you dating somebody outside your race?
Depends on the girl,
It depends on the girl, or it depends on race?
For my parents, it might depend a little bit on the race, since they're kind of they're not really open-minded. But if I like it, I'm not gonna not date her because they don't like it.
All right. How do you feel about interracial dating?
I mean, I approve.
You approve?
Everybody has different points of view, but mine is that if you like the person.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Hi.
Name?
My name is Lorraine Washington.
What's your classification?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, I have some questions for you. Have you ever dated a person outside of your race?
No. Well, I have, but we were young, so I don't count that.
Okay, would your parents approve of you dating someone of another race?
Yes, my mom will.
What about your dad?
I don't know. He don't care.
How do you feel about biracial relationships?
They cool, I guess. Cause the child may come out pretty and stuff. It's nothing major.
Okay. What are some problems within biracial relationships in society today?
Parents don't approve. They want people staying in the same race. And like they stereotype black men, like, you know, going to jail and being broke and stuff. White people going to school, Asians having money and stuff like that. So that's about it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. State your classification.
I'm a sophomore.
All right, what's your name?
Dan Robinson.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a few questions about interracial dating.
All right.
How do you feel about interracial dating?
I don't have no problem with it.
You don't have no problem with it?
Nah, it's cool.
All right, would you ever date a person outside your race?
Yeah, I have.
All right, would your parents approve of that?
Now, they don't mind. Except my mom, she won't let me date a white girl.
Or why is that?
I don't know. She feel like, you know, some racial jokes might be thrown, but no.
Well, so that brings me to my next question. So what do you think some of the problems are in interracial dating?
Culture, you know, background, morals, stuff like that.
All right, thank you for your time.
All right.
Action. Here we are at Prairie View A&M University, out here with the track team. We're going to interview, what's your name, honey?
Sylvana Thompson.
Yes, and we're here at Prairie View, and it produces productive people. And the topic for today is biracial relationships. Would you ever date a person outside your race?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because I don't believe in discrimination.
Hey, would your parents approve of you dating someone of another race?
No.
Why wouldn't they?
I mean, they'll approve, but it'll be something different, so they're probably going to have to get used to it.
Okay, so how do you feel about interracial dating and interracial relationships?
Could you explain that word, please?
It's pretty much saying, how do you feel about blacks dating whites, or whites dating blacks, or Mexicans dating blacks? That's pretty much what we're seeing here. So how do you feel about that?
I don't have a problem with it. I feel like we should expand and make different culture babies. So I think it'd be nice if we had interracial relationships.
What are some problems with biracial relationships?
The parents.
You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Out here on the track at Prairie View A&M University. Thank you.
All right, state your name.
Chomo Casso. Brittany Bradford.
State your classification.
Sophomore.
I'm gonna ask y'all a few questions about interracial dating. All right. How do y'all feel about interracial dating?
I think it's okay. Like, if that's what you really want to do, then go ahead and do it.
So you saying it don't matter what color it is?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Love has no color.
What about you?
I feel the same way. It doesn't really matter what race you are. Love is love. If that's who you, like you said, if that's who you want to be with, who you want to be with.
So the heart has no color. Okay. How do you think your parents will feel about you dating somebody outside your race?
I don't think my parents would be the most supportive. I think if they saw that I was serious and going to do it anyway, they would end up supporting me. But that's not what they want.
My parents wouldn't really care. They feel like if you really love him, then they would treat you.
All right. What's some of the problems you think come with interracial dating?
I think that like sometimes they don't really know like how to relate to each other because they're like in two different worlds. So like
Different cultures and stuff?
Yeah, different cultures, and then they have to deal with racism.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't like feeling that.
I think a problem with interracial dating is, like she said, the culture, and then sometimes people's families aren't accepting. Yeah. So you deal with the drama of, like if a white boy was dating a black girl, you deal with the drama of, oh my God, you're dating a black girl. Why couldn't you get a white girl? Type of thing.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Here we are at Prairie View A&M University, back out here with the track team, and I'm interviewing
Raven Turner.
And we're talking about biracial relationships today. So would you ever date a person outside of your race?
Yes, yes.
And why?
Because if I love you, it doesn't matter what color you are.
approve of you dating someone other?
Yes, they would. They're not. My parents are not stuck on black, white on white.
Okay. So how do you feel about interracial dating and interracial relationships?
If you want to date a white man, go date him. If you want to date a white girl, go date her. It doesn't matter.
But what are some of the problems today in biracial relationships?
The problem is people are so stuck on this slavery stuff. They don't want the black to be with the white and the white to be with the Mexican. But if you love somebody, you go be with them. It doesn't matter if they're polka dot or they got, it doesn't matter if she got stuff on her. It doesn't matter. Date her.
Tell them you biracial. Well, you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, here at Prairie View A&M University, where they produce productive people. Meet us again. We always Shalita Jackson. Thank you.